Kurt Russell, a Hollywood legend who captivated audiences for decades, especially for his unforgettable portrayal of Wyatt Earp in Tombstone, is now 73 years old. But beneath his iconic status, he's quietly battling a rare genetic disorder called Peutz-Jeghers syndrome, PJS. This condition now hovers over his life, creating uncertainty about the future of his remarkable acting career. Kurt Russell came into the world on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts, in a family where Hollywood and baseball were woven into everyday life. His father, Bing Russell, was an actor famous for his roles in Western TV shows, giving Kurt a front-row seat to the magic of showbiz from a young age. But his path wasn't always clear-cut. Despite being surrounded by the glamour of Hollywood, Kurt's childhood had its share of challenges. At just 4 years old, his family moved to California, where his father's career kept them close to the heart of the entertainment industry. Yet, Kurt's true passion wasn't acting. It was baseball. A talented player, he dreamt of one day playing in the big leagues. But life, as it often does, had other plans. As a teenager, he shifted his focus and stepped into the world of acting, a move that quickly captured the hearts of many. At just 16, he starred in Disney's The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, 1968, where he crossed paths with Goldie Hawn, who would later become his lifelong partner. Kurt Russell didn't rush to claim fame. He wasn't interested in being just another face in Hollywood. In the 70s, he took a break to revisit his love for baseball and even explored music, but by the 80s, he was back on the scene with a bang. He starred in Escape from New York and The Thing, two iconic films that made the world take notice. From that moment on, there was no stopping him. Kurt was always wise about his career. He didn't let anyone box him in. He embraced all kinds of roles, even stepping into the shoes of Elvis Presley in Elvis, 1979, which earned him an Emmy nomination. But what really resonates with fans is Kurt's down-to-earth nature. Fame wasn't his goal. He simply wanted to enjoy the journey. "I'm just having fun acting," he once said, and that's the mindset he's carried throughout his career. Those who worked with him have nothing but praise. John Carpenter, the director of many of his films, often described Kurt as a joy to work with, noting his flexibility and depth. His partner, Goldie Hawn, admires his authentic blend of confidence and humility, which makes him a pleasure to be around. Even as he got older, Kurt didn't slow down. He took on memorable roles in Tombstone and Backdraft, proving his versatility in action and drama. More recently, he surprised fans by playing Santa Claus in The Christmas Chronicles and Ego the Living Planet in Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. He's one of those rare actors who continues to surprise, all while staying true to himself. In 2017, after decades of hard work, Kurt was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame alongside Goldie, but true to his humble nature, he didn't boast about it. "I get to know everybody. I had a nice time with the other actors," he simply said. That's Kurt, humble, genuine, and always savoring the moment. Kurt Russell's story isn't just about fame and accolades. It's about remaining authentic and doing what you love. Kurt Russell has mostly kept a low profile throughout his career, but there have been moments when he really got people talking. Kurt's not one to shy away from sharing his opinions, and sometimes that has landed him in hot water. One of the big topics that stirred up controversy was his stance on politics. Kurt's never been a fan of celebrities mixing politics with acting. In fact, he once told the New York Times that actors are like court jesters, there to entertain, not to tell the public how to think about politics. Some people weren't happy with that view, believing that celebrities should use their platform to speak on important issues. But Kurt felt actors should simply do their job and leave the politics to others. Then there was the time Kurt was asked about gun control on The View. He made it clear he wasn't in favor of actors being political and said that while he had to address gun violence in The Hateful Eight, he wasn't comfortable with it. He also stated that the Second Amendment was crucial. explaining that it existed to prevent the government from becoming too powerful. That didn't sit well with some, especially with gun violence on the rise. The media thought Kurt was stuck in the past and out of touch with modern-day issues. Even his partner, Goldie Hawn, supported him, saying actors shouldn't feel forced to speak out just because they're famous. Still, this only made people feel like celebrities were detached from the struggles everyday folks face. But Kurt's career wasn't just about politics. There was also some behind-the-scenes drama while filming Tombstone, 1993. When the original director, Kevin Jarrah, was replaced, Kurt quietly took on a larger role in shaping the film, though he didn't seek credit for it. At first, he called it the hardest work he'd ever done, but later admitted how much he influenced the movie. This didn't sit well with some in Hollywood who thought Kurt was trying to take too much credit, causing quite a stir. Kurt's never been one to chase fame either. Even as a young actor, he disliked the paparazzi and tried to avoid them. He wasn't interested in the spotlight, and there were times when he turned down big roles because he didn't want to get stuck in a repetitive pattern. That frustrated many in Hollywood who wanted him to seize those opportunities, but Kurt just wanted to do what felt right for him. So while Kurt's career hasn't been filled with scandal after scandal, he's certainly made his share of waves. He's always spoken his mind, whether it was popular or not, and sometimes that's made him a polarizing figure. But he's stayed true to himself, and that's something people either respect deeply or strongly disagree with. It just goes to show, dear, that you can't please everyone, but staying true to who you are is what really matters. Kurt Russell's life is like a thrilling storybook, packed with excitement, remarkable success, and the glitz of old Hollywood that we all admire. With an estimated fortune of around $100 million, Kurt's journey goes far beyond just fame and wealth. It's a tale of how he has skillfully combined relentless hard work, deep passion, and lavish luxury to shape a lifestyle that many can only dream of living. Kurt didn't amass his fortune solely through his career in Hollywood. He's ventured into numerous projects and investments, showing his ability to not only build wealth, but also enjoy a life filled with enjoyment and luxury. Alongside his longtime partner, Goldie Hawn, they have created their own personal paradise. Their homes reflect their taste and success, each one more breathtaking than the last. One of their most notable properties is a stunning log cabin located in the picturesque Snowmass, Colorado. This isn't your typical luxury home. Kurt and Goldie built it from the ground up, carefully selecting every detail to create the perfect retreat. Designed in a Tyrolean style, the cabin blends seamlessly into its natural surroundings. Surrounded by man-made lakes and meticulously maintained lawns, the cabin is a masterpiece of design, offering the perfect blend of serene nature and millionaire comforts. It's a place where they can escape the pressures of the world and enjoy the simpler, peaceful things in life, all within the lap of luxury. In addition to this magnificent property, Kurt owns another incredible home in the exclusive resort town of Aspen, Colorado. Known for attracting the rich and famous, Aspen offers a secluded getaway surrounded by the breathtaking beauty of the Rocky Mountains. It's the ultimate destination for those seeking a peaceful haven far from the crowds. Imagine relaxing in front of a crackling fire, surrounded by the serene beauty of snow-covered peaks, with every luxury available at your fingertips. This is the life Kurt has crafted for himself, a perfect balance of opulence and nature, where he can find peace and solace in the comfort of his luxurious retreat. But Kurt's passion for the finer things in life doesn't stop at real estate. He's also a dedicated wine enthusiast, owning Goose Creek Vineyard in California. This isn't just a casual hobby for Kurt. He takes it seriously, pouring his heart and soul into the vineyard. He's actively involved in every step of the process, from growing the grapes to producing wine. Named after his character in Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight, the vineyard is more than a business. It's a labor of love. Kurt is deeply committed to producing high-quality wine and takes pride in mastering the craft. For him, it's not just about sipping a glass of fine wine. It's about the art and dedication that goes into creating something truly special. Kurt's passion for sports runs just as deep as his love for fine wine. As a young man, hockey was his first love, and although an injury ended his dreams of a professional career, his enthusiasm for the game never faded. Today, he continues to nurture that love by coaching his son's hockey team, passing on his passion for the sport to a new generation. It's not just about playing the game. For Kurt, it's about fostering the spirit of the sport, teaching young players the values of teamwork, discipline, and dedication. His connection to hockey remains strong, and he's dedicated to keeping the excitement and tradition of the sport alive for the next generation of players. Kurt Russell is not only a Hollywood icon and a wealthy businessman, he is also an avid outdoorsman with a deep connection to nature. He doesn't just hunt for sport. He is an ethical hunter who truly respects the natural world and the animals he pursues. Kurt's approach to hunting isn't just about the thrill of the chase. It's about honoring the land and the creatures that inhabit it. He invests in the finest hunting gear, carefully selects remote, pristine locations to hunt in, and finds peace and fulfillment in the process. For Kurt, hunting isn't merely a hobby. It's a way to connect with the natural world, to challenge himself, and to appreciate the beauty of life in the wild. But hunting is just one aspect of his outdoor lifestyle. When he's not out in the field, Kurt enjoys hiking through rugged landscapes, casting a line in quiet, secluded fishing spots, or simply sitting in awe of nature's majesty. Whether he's relaxing on his porch overlooking a scenic view or trekking deep into the wilderness, Kurt's love for nature is an integral part of who he is. His time outdoors allows him to recharge, reflect, and remain grounded in the natural world, which contrasts with his busy, high-profile life in the public eye. Flying is another passion that Kurt cherishes deeply. He's a licensed private pilot, and for him, flying is not just a mode of transportation, it's a liberating experience. The freedom of soaring through the skies offers a unique sense of adventure and excitement. Kurt often takes to the air not just for the practical reason of getting from one place to another, but for the joy of it. It's an opportunity to escape the demands of everyday life, to gain a fresh perspective on the world, and to embrace the open skies as his personal playground. Imagine the thrill of stepping into your own plane, taking off, and watching the world below shrink away as you ascend into the clouds. This is a reality Kurt lives regularly. The sense of control, freedom, and excitement that flying provides aligns perfectly with Kurt's adventurous spirit and his desire to explore new horizons. However, none of Kurt's remarkable success and adventurous pursuits came by chance. He has worked tirelessly for everything he has achieved, and his career has been a testament to his dedication and talent. Kurt didn't simply stumble upon fame and wealth. He built them through decades of hard work, perseverance, and passion for his craft. His acting career spans over a half-century, with standout performances in films that have become classics. Roles like Snake Plissken in Escape from New York and his memorable turn as Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 solidified his status as an A-list actor and earned him both fame and fortune. But beyond his acting, Kurt is a savvy businessman who has made smart investments over the years. His portfolio extends far beyond Hollywood, including successful ventures in real estate, fine wine, and classic automobiles. Kurt has always had a deep appreciation for craftsmanship, and his collection of vintage cars reflects this passion. Among his prized possessions are timeless treasures like a 1955 Ford Thunderbird and a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, vehicles that embody the style and craftsmanship he admires. His love for these classic cars goes beyond mere ownership. For Kurt, they represent the artistry of engineering and the elegance of a bygone era. Kurt Russell's life truly exemplifies what it means to live life to the fullest. He has worked incredibly hard to reach the heights of success he enjoys today, and he has also embraced the joy of living well. He's not just about fame and wealth. He's about savoring every moment, whether that's through his love for the outdoors, his passion for flying, or his collection of cars. He has found balance by enjoying the fruits of his labor while remaining deeply connected to the things that truly matter to him. Yet, even with all his accomplishments and a life filled with adventure, Kurt is not immune to life's challenges. There's a shadow that looms over his future, health issues that remind us all that no matter how much success one achieves, the human experience is marked by its frailties. Despite these challenges, Kurt remains a testament to resilience, proving that it's possible to live a full and adventurous life while facing the inevitable obstacles along the way. For many years, Kurt Russell was a fixture in Hollywood, constantly gracing the big screen with his commanding presence. Whether he was playing action-packed roles or showcasing his impressive range in various genres, Kurt seemed to be everywhere. Fans looked forward to his every appearance, eagerly anticipating the next film that would showcase his talent and charisma. His name was synonymous with box office success, and it appeared as though nothing could slow down the unstoppable force that was Kurt Russell. He was always the man of the moment, dashing, cool, and effortlessly charming. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, something changed. Kurt began to disappear from the public eye. His once frequent appearances on red carpets and at movie premieres became increasingly rare, leaving fans puzzled and wondering what had happened to their beloved star. The void left by his absence sparked a wave of speculation. Was he taking a break? Had he retired? Or was something else going on? It wasn't long before curiosity gave way to concern. One day, Kurt was spotted in public again, but this time there was something different about him. His appearance had changed in a way that caught the eye of onlookers and fans alike. Dark spots had started to appear on his face, visible marks that seemed out of place on the usually polished actor. These spots, which were noticeably darker than his usual complexion, gave Kurt a weary and unwell look, quite unlike the energetic and vibrant persona fans were accustomed to seeing. The transformation was jarring, and it wasn't just a subtle change. The contrast was stark. The dashing and confident Kurt Russell, always so put together, now appeared frail and less the picture of health. Fans who had once admired his vitality were now left questioning what had happened. Was this a sign of a deeper issue, something that was not immediately obvious? The marks on Kurt's face were not just a cosmetic change, but a signal of something far more concerning. The once healthy and energetic actor who had effortlessly commanded the screen for decades now appeared vulnerable in a way fans hadn't seen before. This sudden shift in his appearance raised serious concerns about his well-being, and speculation about his health began to swirl. Was he battling an illness? Was this a result of the aging process, or could it be something more serious? The public's reaction was filled with worry as they hoped it wasn't a sign of something ominous. Kurt had always been a picture of strength and vigor, and seeing him in this diminished state was difficult for fans who had grown up with his films and admired his every move. As it turned out, those fears were not without foundation. Kurt's health had indeed begun to decline. The once carefree days when he lived life to the fullest, attending movie premieres and enjoying the spotlight with a smile on his face, seemed to be behind him. The actor who had charmed audiences with his rugged good looks and his commanding presence was now facing a battle with his health that he had never experienced before. His decision to step back from the limelight was not simply a choice to take a break, but a necessary retreat due to the realities of his declining health. For Kurt, the carefree days of his youth were behind him, and the actor who had once been a symbol of strength now had to confront his own vulnerabilities. a reminder that even the most successful and beloved stars are not immune to the challenges that come with aging and illness.